Is it over for Adrien the Problem Broner? Is it over for Adrien the Problem Broner? It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I could just do this all day, the two-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button.
Hey, excuse me, sir. That shit over with. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That shit over with, bro. You got salt and pepper, beer.
Stop playing.
I'm just saying, you too old for that shit now. Go sit down.
Stop playing, cuz.
Ain't no more AB. Belt to ass, BA.
Check it out, man. Is it over for AB? Is it over for Adrien the Problem Broner? Video surfaced on social media. It seemed to have been put out there by one of his relatives, his cousin, or what have you. Pretty much showing us that AB is far removed once again from being in fighter shape, far removed from being an active athlete in the sport of boxing. Belly bulging through his sweater, beard as gray as ever. I mean, it's looking like it's over for Adrien the Problem Broner. And if I didn't know any better, I would have thought that he was a guy closer to 40 than the age that he currently is at right now, which is probably about, 34, 35, right? But AB, man, y'all know I've always been a big supporter of Adrien Broner over the years, through thick and thin, through the ups and downs. I always stood 10 toes down with AB. But I was also a realist when it came to Adrien Broner. While I acknowledged everything that everybody else saw, him being reluctant on letting his hands go and him just not taking the sport as seriously as he should, now, years later, I wonder if Adrien Broner himself has any regrets. Any regrets on how things played out and how things could have possibly been for Adrien Broner, who at one point was one of the big names in the sport of boxing. About billions, the can man, anybody can get it, the problem. You know, Adrien Broner was moving the needle for the sport. But at a certain point, he couldn't get past certain level of opposition. He couldn't get past guys like Marcos Maidana. He just started losing against guys that a lot of us probably felt that if Adrien Broner took the sport more seriously, he could have beat that guy. Right? Got the Pacquiao fight. I mean, if you look at AB today, it seems like is Adrien Broner going to be one of those sad tales in the sport? What could have been, what should have been, right? Is that what's going to happen to Adrien Broner? Is he's the guy from this generation of fighters that's going to be that story? What could have been, what should have been? You know, it's sad, man. AB was one of my favorite fighters, but look, it's over, right? I think it's safe to say it's over. I mean, the fight with Blair Cobbs pretty much sealed the deal. I think if he had won that fight against Blair, I think he would have still had something left, a few big fights left in him. You know, maybe get a fight with one of these young dudes, get a big payday, and then ride out to the sunset. Now, you know, getting his tooth knocked out, getting dropped by Blair to Blair Cobbs, who, by the way, is I'm hearing rumored to be a potential opponent for Jerron Boots Ennis. Yeah, but you know, it's not looking good for Adrien Broner, man. And hopefully he took care of himself as far as his finances outside of the ring and got some stuff put away to make sure he's good for another X amount of years or however it needs to be, right? Because we've seen this before, man, where these athletes, these fighters be at the top of their game, top of the world, then they kind of plummet to the bottom from the hill, and they never seem to really get back up. You know, they don't really necessarily have anything else outside of the sport that they partake in for so long to really do anything else. It's not like AB's going to be in a gym training fighters or anything like that, right? So what's next for AB? I don't know, right? You got his family members just roasting him, trolling him, and you know, and this reminds me of what Cool Boy Steph was saying a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago on social media, saying his own family was kind of just pretty much bashing him for his loss, you know, and that's just the harsh reality that these fighters go through. You know, even your own family could be your biggest critic sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You go up in there and you fighting your heart out. You know, combat sports is not easy by any means, let alone boxing. get punched in the face and teeth knocked out and all this other stuff, then you got your family members over here roasting you, laughing, telling you that it's over. And, you know, it's, you know, you got to kind of feel some type of way about that. You know, boxing is a very emotional sport, as we all know. And these fighters tend to be really sensitive because it's an emotional sport. They put their all into it, going to these camps, getting beat up on, getting hurt, be bruised, all types of stuff, right? Stuff that we don't even know about and stuff that we look at as excuses when they come out and say these things. So I wish the best for Adrien Broner, as always. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hopefully everything is all well outside of boxing for AB. You know, a lot of the fighters, you guys, that we've been talking about for the better part of a decade now, is starting to phase out. A lot of them getting older. A lot of them starting to slow down. A lot of them are leaving their prime years. And some of them has already essentially left the sport of boxing. So, yeah, man, salute to AB, man. I always will be a fan and supporter of Adrien Broner. I hope he makes the best of whatever's left of this career, right, if he continues to box. And if not, I hope everything works out for him outside of the sport of boxing. But, yeah, you guys, this is Adrien Broner today. Is it over for Adrien the Problem Broner? Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.